Alright, Space Dude. How many people are on this server? 36. Let's see if we can get lucky here. Okay. Wow, it's fast. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't expect that. Is it loading? Yeah, it's still compiling crap. Holy cow. I wonder if I should... hit New Babbage? Let's take the Pisces over to New Babbage. Pad 4. Hello, Space Dude. What the hell was that about? God, he was dumb. It's still compiling. Holy cow. Still compiling? Still compiling. Flight ready.
Activating now. Stand by.
Airspace. All systems online.
Stand by for launch.
Come on. Come on. There we go. Open star map.
Opening map.
Let's get the microtech. Actually, I'm kind of wondering if Orison may be our better bet.
Thank you.
I don't think too many people go to Orison, to be honest with you. Spool jump drive.
Activated.
Landing gear raised. Quantum drive is now on.
There we go. That should be better. Oh. It's not working. That's a short ride, huh? Is it still compiling? No. Just our FPS dropped down to 20. That's crazy.
Quantum drive.
No drop frames. So we're good there. Now, could you go any slower, Trovo? And we'll see what happens when I get close to it. This is the last time it went wonky. Oh, look at those frames. Jeez. They're just crawling. Not getting any dropped frames. CPU usage is hovering about 50%. So I guess I shouldn't complain too much about it.
Quantum drive is now on.
Enable cruise control.
Activating now.
Good. That helps. Now we'll set our route again so that we get the marker. And now we just let it go. So far, so good. So what Ron said he did was he loaded into a server, and if it was low pop, he was getting a lot of stuff. He said if there was a lot of people there, he wasn't getting too many presents. So I think what I'm going to do is check the server loadout. There we go. Fast way to find Orison spaceport. See those blinking lights right there? See that weird little, like, X cross pattern? That's your spaceport. So, if you set your destination again, you get the home plate icon. Near home plate is this weird cross pattern, and it's easier to see it in third person. So there it is. That is the spaceport. Usually it gives me the landing pad right, or the hangar right here. Disable cruise control.
That's done.
We should get an ATC comms message soon. Usually around 88 to 87K.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
No. Landing isn't complete. You tripping. So I'm going to drop this down to SCM speed. There we go. Open contacts.
Contacts.
There we go. Hey, Mikey. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for the follow. Close contacts.
Confirmed.
Which one did you give us? Oh, you gave us a different hangar this time. Okay. Didn't give me my typical hangar. So it looks like we're gonna be on this side. We'll drift to the left and down. And we'll see what we can do. Must be on the back side. Because I'm not seeing a door open yet. Yeah, I think that's our place. Yep, that's our place. Lower landing gear.
I'm deploying the landing modules for docking.
Thank you.
Landing gear deployed.
You're welcome, sir.
I'm doing alright, Mikey. We're doing alright. I'm doing a test. I just had to reinstall everything on my gaming computer recently. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I need to make sure everything's working correctly. So I thought I would do a quick stream test. There we are.
Engines offline.
Landing
Now.
complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I've come to steal presents. My buddy said he made 200K in an hour on presents. So, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little greedy. I want to make 200K in an hour on presents. Are you still loading, compiling textures? It's still compiling textures. Look at that. Oh, you just downloaded? Awesome! Have you had a chance to play it yet? It's a fun game, but it can remember that it's in alpha, so there can be bugs. Lots of bugs. This particular spaceport that I'm landing at is Orison. It's beautiful, but the frames just plummet. Hello, Evelyn. So let's take this guy right here. And we're going to store our Pisces. I love it. I picked it up in 2019 and have been playing it since. So let's go to the shuttles. I should have brought a ship full of cargo. I got a bunch of mining orders I need to turn in, but I wanted to see if I could get presents here, and if I can't... oh, crap. Wrong elevator. If I can get some presents, then I'll stay on the server. If not, then I'll go to a different server. Probably like the Australian servers or something. Because while the latency and the ping would be higher, I think there'd be less likely to be people on that server than in the States. Still compiling? Still compiling. Illume at Illume, Z-Pass. My frames are... Bye. My frames plummet when it's compiling. Well, since you're new to the game, I'd like to extend some courtesy and offer to answer any questions that you might have for you. If I know the answers, I'll happily share them. If not, we can point you in the right directions to find the answers. Okay. So please, feel free to ask any questions that you may have. Did you start with the Aurora or the Mustang, or did you get like a higher value starter pack with a better ship in it, or? I don't see any presents. And this is...
Passengers, the shuttle is preparing to depart.
This is Cloudview. We'll take Cloudview over to the hotels.
Shuttle will be departing.
To the hubs. I initially started playing this on keyboard mouse, and then moved over to a pair of 16,000 Thrustmasters, and now I'm on VKBs. I have to tell you, the game feels a lot different on sticks. To me, it's more immersive. Sit there in the cockpit with your hands on the sticks and fly around. To me, it seems much more immersive, and voice attack does a lot to make it more immersive, in my opinion. It's like you're barking out orders. So, just my 2 cents. We are still compiling hard surfaces and looms.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Wow, did you see that? It just like froze.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Can I get movement? Oh my god, my frame is shit. I couldn't even get off the shuttle. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, nope, I'm dying. Oh boy. Fun times. Okay. So, good to know. Yeah, we're gonna have to suicide. Which means I should spawn at Crew L1. My life is fading before my eyes. I think I may be dying. Yep, I died. Look at that. We're going to Star Citizen Heaven. Okay. Severe injury detected. Tier 1 treatment required. I got a slight headache. It's not working out so well. I thought it was a pack of Marlboros for a second. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, just like that. Mm-hmm. What was crazy, what happened is, look at all this. Stuff's missing. Jeez, all this stuff just chick, 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 chick. If it's not physicalized in the verse yet, when it spawns in, it can spawn in on you, and you're like, you're dead. But see, this is... Yeah, see right here. What I need to do is I need to grab a bunch of refinery orders and take them down the Orison to sell them. But I'm reticent to do that right now. My initial goal was just to load in and see if I could get some presents and make some monies. My Pisces is in Orison, but luckily to claim it takes like 41 seconds, so it's not too bad. We'll claim it. And it really doesn't behoove us to pay the expedition fee. I mean, you could wait 30 seconds and save 300 credits. So that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Yep, yep, yep. Alright. What do we got? We could be a glutton for punishment and take the Starfarer down. I wonder if I would do better at New Babbage. I mean, it's further away, but we don't have quite the frame sync that I get in Orison. Pad 4. Let's try it again. Oh crap, I don't have a helmet. Hello, space dude. Would you like to deposit your hospital gown on the ground, please? Let's go with undersuits. Do I have a fancy, snazzy undersuit? Come on. Wow, this server is struggling. Look at this. Stone skin, beacon, beacon. I guess we're wearing a beacon. How about armor? Yeah, if I didn't know better, I'd say that this server was gonna die soon. I think what we're gonna do is hop servers right now. Because this one is... no. I'm not feeling it. Traders and miners are superstitious when it comes to servers. So we're going to exit to the menu. And we will load in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep, traders and miners can be a little superstitious when it comes to servers. So let's go PU. Let's try Australia. I'm trying to remember the math for Australia. I know generally speaking UE is about 5 hours ahead of me. And since it's 21:39 right now, it'll be about 26:39 or 2:30 in the morning. And I want to say that Australia was a few hours behind that, so it should be like 11 or 12-ish. I guess I'd have to look at it and say, what time is it in Sydney? So. But I don't usually do that. Yep, I broke it. I broke it, Shiro. It is gone. Shiro, I just finally got Diablo installed today. So, I don't know if you're aware of all that, but I had to reinstall Windows on my gaming computer. So, I just finally got it back. And I thought I would grab some presents and be a naughty Santa and make some monies. Because Ron said he made $250K in an hour, which is better than mining money. I'm all about that mining money. Come on, let's get... How's this? How's our frames now? That's better. That's better. Almost 30. We still compiling? We are not. Whoa, frames are over 30 now. I like it. I moved my platter drives in the RAID array from the primary ports from port 0 and 1 on the SATA controllers to ports 7 and 8 and moved the SSDs from ports 4 and 5 over to ports 0 and 1. And when I did that, since the bootloader was encoded in that logical array, that logical volume on that RAID array, it went bye-bye. And I tried doing it with bootrec /fix mbr /scan os, all of that stuff, and it couldn't find it. Element not found, element not found. So I was like, "Rrr." And I believe I've got a... Do I have a fast drive in the... I don't know if I have a fast drive in the MSR or not. Let's find out. So I had to wind up having to reinstall Windows twice because the first time that I installed it, something went borky during the... Ooh, that is a crappy drive. Let's try the Bolon. We'll take the MSR. And the database, upgrade database, just got fucked. So after trying to resurrect that one, I'm like, you know what? Why am I wasting time on this? I'll just wipe it again, because it wasn't like I had installed a bunch of stuff anyway, so... I just now got Voicemeeter Banana going back on it, which I will use until Tuesday night. Oh, I didn't tell you, did I? One of my viewers gifted me, bought 2 items off of my Amazon wish list. They should arrive Tuesday. One of them is a mixer, so I can plug the microphone into a mixer and the audio and it have better sound quality. No more Voicemeeter Banana bullshit. And the other is a Corsair K905 XT keyboard. So, ooh. More impressive with the clickety-clocks. Good. Helmet check. Maybe we'll go to New Cabbage. How many people are on this server? Only 15. Good. Awesome. That's a low pop server. Actually, I might be able to get some packages at Lorville. Nobody likes going to Lorville. And Lorville's a lot closer than New Cabbage. Yeah, K905 keyboards. But no, I actually forgot it was on my wish list. I put it on there as one of those, maybe one day I'll buy one. I mean, I don't want to spend $200 on a keyboard. Oofta. But I'd forgotten it was on there. Next thing I know, I get this message. And it said that someone had bought something. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, really nice. Fight ready.
Crusader Initiating.
A journey worth taking.
One moment, please.
On.
Engines on.
Stand by for launch.
On.
Alright, yeah, let's try... I don't know, call me a little bit superstitious. I'm worried about trying Orison. I mean, we'll give it a go. What the hell? Let's hit PO first.
Landing gear up.
So we'll see what we get. No power? Oh, what the hell? I just put a quantum drive on this thing, too. That's been a glitch sometimes with this version. You change the quantum drive out and it's like, the quantum drive's not there. Like, yeah it is. No it ain't. Yeah it is. No it ain't.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Where are we going? Where's my landing bay? Oh, cool. You still have to fly all the way around the station.
Reporting for duty.
That is all.
Landing gear down.
I'll do it myself, Astra. So what you have to do is store the ship and pull it again.
Engines off.
So we'll store the ship, pull it again, open the door. You know, it's a frequent contention on Reddit. People complaining about all these doors in the MSR, all these doors. But you know, once atmospheric gameplay comes in, where you can have a fire in part of your ship, or your ship can decompress, they're gonna love all those damn doors. So, on Facebook? Okay. Come on, wakey, wakey. Come on, space dude. God, millions of space dudes, and I get the one that is the dumbest. To answer your question, Shiro, I would need to talk with Mrs. B and C. I don't know. I would need to find out and then get back to you and let you know. So let's store the ship. Double check the quantum drive on it. Make sure the quantum drive's on it. Pull it out. Will do. Come on. How's the video, by the way? The last time that you watched my stream, it was tearing like crazy on the video. So hopefully it's less teary. Alright, let's store it. Stored. Good. Let's double check it and make sure the quantum drive is on it. It should be. Star Runner. Quantum drive. Got it. Class A civilian should be better than a Class C industrial. We'll see. Alright, let's pull it out again. Ah, gotcha. Let me speak to Mrs. B. Oh, you're stuck at work till 6. Ooh, tonight or Christmas Eve? Pad 10. Let's try it again. Pad 10. Do 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 do. Ouch. That sucks. It's gonna be a long night for you. I found a, well, I didn't find it. Someone else found it and posted it on Reddit in Spectrum. There's a tweak you can make in your NVIDIA drivers, which helps this game run a lot smoother. It doesn't help everyone do it, but it helps some people. What you do is you go into your NVIDIA control panel, you adjust your 3D settings, and you look for one called your shader cache. And you change it off of automatic and set it on 10 gig. Set it on 10 gig if you've got 32 gigs or more of RAM. And that helps it. Especially with games that are like shader intensive, which this game is. This game isn't like a lot of games where it will, where it will preload the shaders and then that's it, you're good to go. Like in Elite Dangerous, once you load in the shaders, you're good. Not to worry about it, no more. With this one, the shaders load as you get into areas. Like right here, I have the shaders for Crew L1. When I leave Crew L1 and go to Orison, it's going to have to load all the shaders in for Orison, so it has to unload these and load these. The bigger your cache file is, the more room it has for all of this loading and unloading and loading and unloading. It definitely helps.
Engines on.
So my path might still be set. It is set now.
Landing gear up.
Spool jump drive.
Activating now.
This one has 32. I'm still getting the no power. What the hell?
Please visit again.
This is annoying.
Understood.
Lower landing gear.
Gear down.
Did I mention it's an alpha?
Landing gear down.
I stored it and pulled it back out. Oops. No, 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 no. There'll be no collisions here, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome, Commander.
Engines off.
Oh, nice. It's a good birthday present. It really is. Terabyte SSD and 64 gig of RAM. This motherboard's at its max. This motherboard cannot support more than 32. And it's not even DDR4. I think this motherboard's DDR3. So 32 gigabytes of DDR3. So considering what's in it, I'd say it runs pretty damn good. Now, in games that have a more evolved graphics subsystem in them, it does much better. Elite Dangerous runs really good on this. No Man's Sky flies on it. Cool. In order to run DDR4, I'd have to replace the MOBO and processor. So it's not just going to be oh, I can upgrade the DDR. Nope. MOBO, processor, and memory. And to piecemeal those means parts are going to be sitting in a box on a closet shelf somewhere, which just isn't an option right now. If I suddenly win the lottery, then yeah, no problem. Alright, MSR. We're going to store it again. Stored. Good. I've been an Intel fanboy for 3 decades. Intel fanboy for 3 decades. I have run AMD systems before, and they're not bad. They really aren't. Okay, save. Bolon. Save. Come on. Where's the little... Give me the little green, little yellow triangle gone. The change pending sign is still there. It's like it hasn't written that change to the database. Let's bring it back up again, see what we get. Come on, load it up. Yeah, see, it's still showing the Chimera. Look at that. Come on. Load my MSR, please. Bolon, please. Save changes. Aha, good. Now, let's do it again. Make sure we're groovy. Because I'm getting a little tired of taking off and landing again. Quantum drive. Bolon. Good. Okay. Now, hopefully, this works. It used to be that if you ran an AMD system, AMD proc, and you ran an ATI video card, you had a pretty good combination. And when I was running Linux as a primary OS and not just as a secondary OS, there was a time there where the ATI cards did much better than the NVIDIA cards, simply because of the driver availability. And then there were those who didn't want to run the OEM drivers because they were closed source and they weren't 100% sure what software they were running, blah, 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 blah. That doesn't particularly bother me because with a company the size of NVIDIA, they have a lot to lose. You get some third-party company who's like, I make webcams. They cost $5. Are you really going to be worried about your company rep? It is, and honestly, NVIDIA has opened the door for that. NVIDIA has just like, it's like they just stepped away from me, like, no, we're good. I'm like, no, you're not. I remember when NVIDIA was the new guy, the little guy, the new kid on the block. 30 years ago? 30 years ago, they were the new kids on the block. They were just working and scrapping and fighting to get a market share. It could be, I don't know, I'm guessing here, I'm pulling this out of my ass because I don't have the inside scoop, but it seems like this new board has forgotten how much that company struggled to get recognition and get where they are now. I mean, they got that with the gamers. Because they released video cards at a good price that performed very well. And it seems like now they're just like, nah.
Crusader Industries.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to open up our MFDs. We're going to get into the menu. We're going to go to power. And we're going to make sure that our quantum drive is detected and powered on. Apis. Look at that. Now our Bolon's powered on. Raise landing gear.
Retracting docking modules.
Shall we try it again? Yep. That's the impression that I'm getting. They care more about the miners than they care about the gamers. I mean, granted, the miners are going to buy more video cards than the gamers are, and I get that. But it's not just miners trying to buy video cards.
Landing gear up.
And I get them selling video adapters that don't have the heads on them, so they're just the GPUs. I get that. Save the money. Market that for your miners, but do not forget about us gamers out there. How's our server population now? Even smaller. So I can buy a faster quantum drive while I'm in Orison. I can put another XL1 in this thing, and this thing will fly across system.
Quantum travel complete.
Let us find Orison. Zip, zip, zip. There we go. Orison. Set. Yeah, they need to remember their roots and their customer base. Come on. I am not going to like this quantum drive. I can tell you that right now. It takes too long to cool down. We're going XL1. It's 100 grand in game, but it's worth it. Oh no.
Quantum travel engaged.
Woohoo! 15 frames. Look at that. Blazing speed. Since 3.15 PTU, it's done this to me at Crusader. Just like it just stutters there in the QT sequence. Hey, there we go. Let's try this again. Enable cruise control.
Activated.
Let's set our destination again, so I have a marker. Gets a little bit dark. There we are. Yep. Give me a second. Core channels. Hey, Edicus, how are you? Hopefully you're doing okay. Ooh, for some reason I'm not able to hear you. Let me check if audio is not a goofy. I am running voice meter, so maybe I've got something going to the wrong output. Voice video.
Pretty settings.
There you go. How's that? Much more. Where is our spaceport? Should be. There's our blinking lights. That's about what we want right there.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, Edicus. Can you hear me? You should be able to. I have the little green circle around my name. Where's our weird little X pattern? There's our X pattern right there.
Alright, cool.
What are you up to tonight?
I was actually relaxing. I saw you on the old YouTube.
Yeah, I'm testing everything. I had to reinstall everything on my computer, so.
Okay. What happened? Why'd you have to do that?
I moved some drives around on the controllers, and when I did that, it borked the bootloader, and it wasn't able to find what it needed to rebuild it. So I wound up having to reinstall it.
That's not bad. Well, as long as it didn't take you too long to do that. You have
Well, yeah, I wound up reinstalling twice because the first time I reinstalled, yeah, in the middle of the update, the 20HC, it just crapped out. And it wouldn't complete it, and I couldn't update the drivers, and I was like, what the hell is going on here?
Do you have a solid state drive or physical? Like
Both. I have,
okay.
yeah, I have 2 platter drives and a RAID array, and then I've got 2 SSDs. The SSDs were on the SSDs were on ports I think 3 and 4, or 4 and 5. And the platter drives were on ports 0 and 1. So basically, I moved the platters to the end of that controller, and then moved the SSDs to the primaries.
Well, I'm glad you're up and running.
Me too. Finally. But you know, I had to reinstall everything. And it's like, ooh. I mean, you got like 70 gigs for Star Citizen. You got almost 70 gigs for Cyberpunk. Elite Dangerous is huge. I mean, it's like just takes forever.
Shit, you tell me, man. I had to reinstall Flight Simulator a couple of times because it's like the initial one. Well, their initial stuff was like so buggy and it wouldn't even launch. And but that thing is eating up probably like 150 gigs. And then every time you do an update, it's like 60, 50, 30 gigs.
Crazy. Well, they said they assigned me a landing bay, but I don't have a landing marker anywhere.
I've been watching your stream, dude. It's pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, I normally get higher than this. Now, granted, it's probably still compiling textures. Okay, and I'll look at this. Notice team, game services code, discipline, on-write, callback, registering. Every once in a while, I get on a server, and instead of seeing the normal console messages, I see shit like this. And every time I see shit like this, my performance goes to crap. And I don't know if maybe they're testing the graphics engine, or maybe they're making changes on it. But every time I've been on a server and I've seen that code in the debug window, it's been shit performance. To the point that I want to just log out.
I wouldn't doubt it because they've been updating this game so much. Like last time we talked, I wanted to play, but it got me in an update, so I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna be able to play today." I mean, you would have been offline by the time I got done. So, but sometimes I'll check it like like once a month and see what it is. But they've been implementing a lot of updates. That's kind of unusual.
Well, they mentioned at one time that they were trying small changes and developments in the graphics code, and that you might log into a server and see the performance greatly increased. And I've logged into servers a couple of times and noticed a lot of changes with the performance. Mostly for the good. I logged into a server the other day and I was getting like 50 on this old ass hardware. And I was like, holy shit, I love it. And then like tonight, nope.
That's weird.
Yeah, I am not getting a landing marker.
It's being optimized quite substantially, but then yeah, you're getting this. That's like one step forward and 2 steps back.
Yeah, whatever changes you guys are making and not good for my hardware.
Crazy.
I need the land, but I am not getting a hangar indicator.
Is it just one specific site, or is it just like all over for it?
Well, I was logged into a US server, had a population of about 40 people. And then I fell. The frame rate dropped so low that I probably stepped off of the doors as it was closing and got trapped and killed me. But the frame rate was so low that I couldn't even tell that the doors were open. I'm like, oh shit.
Damn.
So yeah, it was my fault, but it was a graphics issue. Now, if I could just land illegally and have them stored, I wouldn't give a shit, but they're telling me a request has been granted, and the only marker I have on my screen is for home. Maybe I can just find a hangar that's open and land in there.
I've played this game for a while.
I love it, and Ron said he made $250K in an hour just picking up packages. So I want to do, yeah. He said if you get on a low pop server that's just generated, there's a lot of packages there, and you can just scoop them up, run to the admin desk and sell them and make bank.
Nice.
And that's what I'd like to do, but I figured I would try an Australian server. So I'm on an Australian server, and apparently the Aussies don't want any bloody, ruddy Americans landing at Orison tonight. Alright, what the fuck? Over. Here, Orison, give me a pad, please. Come on.
That request has already been run.
Yeah, if you would show me a fucking marker, it would be awesome. And it's not like you can just see the hangar to land. Alright, what the hell?
I totally forgot how to play this game. Oh my god.
Well, I shouldn't be so greedy. I mean, I've got like 3 million right now in my account.
Oh, nice.
Well, from mining. I did a lot of mining. But I am a greedy bastard, and I'd like to have more money in my account. Alright, so that's definitely the spaceport. Maybe I can trigger a illegal landing sequence by hovering over one of these big-ass pads. That's not really for a ship of my size. If I get close enough, they'll be like, "You're blocking the spaceport. We're going to impound your vehicle." No. They don't want to impound my vehicle. Alright, let's try an old trick. Landing gear down and do it again.
Landing gear down.
That request has already been granted.
Yes.
Wow, they did a lot of changes. This cutting now doesn't overheat that quick.
Yeah, they've been making leaps and bounds of progress. They really
Very
have.
nice.
Orison is still a shit show as far as frame rate goes. But, you know, honestly, with what's in Orison right now and their current technology, it's gonna be. When they can get a better culling routine in place, I think it will help us all when it comes to New Babbage and Orison. I guess my other option is to go to PO and land there. But I shouldn't have to leave and come back to land. I mean, what the hell? Oh, is that an open hangar? I think we're just found a hangar. There it is. It's a hangar. It may not be my hangar, but you know what? I'm stealing this fucker if it's not. I'm tired of flying around looking for the fucking hangar.
Where are your whereabouts? Or actually,
What's that?
your whereabouts, like where on the in the solar system are you?
I am landing at Orison on a package crusade. If I find packages, I will scoop them.
Okay.
Engine.
If not, I'll probably wind up hopping servers to see if I can get some.
You want to party up?
Hell yeah, I'm down for that. Let me see if there's packages here. Yep, I'll party up. Hold on to load in yet though, because I may be logging right back out to the main menu. So.
I'm already in your server.
Oh
But It
wow.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
We can jump. Yeah.
Yeah, this is an AU server, so your latency is going to be much higher.
Ooh.
Yeah, back in 2020, I used to do most of my mining on Australian servers, because generally speaking, there's a lot less asshats.
Those private guys play on Australian servers.
I'm sorry.
Those private guys, they're
Yeah.
like on YouTube, Mongol Squad or whatever.
Yeah.
They're playing on
Yeah, but
stuff.
they're legit pirates, though. They're not griefers. They're the type that,
Yeah.
hey, if you pay a ransom, they'll actually follow through. They have a pretty good reputation as far as pirates go. But there are others who claim to be pirates who will take your money and still kill you. So you're like, nope, I'm not paying you shit. Those are the ones that I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
It is. So in this case, I'm really not going to fault myself if I have low frames on this, because we are
Anniversary of the first orbital platform built on Crusade.
out of our region.
In celebrating 100 years of incredible engineering,
And the way that network traffic routes,
those who work every day
Australian servers are geographically and as far as network topography, they are a long ways away. All right, space dude. Zip, zip. Where are you at on the server?
Area 18.
You see a bunch of packages anywhere?
No,
Okay.
I'm in the ship right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm flying in outer space. I
Okay.
forgot how gorgeous this game is.
Yeah, what I'm going to do at some point is take Creepy as a camera ship and have him follow me in an Aurora or a Titan or something small. And I will fly somewhere pretty with the primary ship and have him just record that footage, because I would love to have like some flights over Microtech, maybe like park him at the IO tower and I could fly over the IO tower with, you know, something that looks pretty sexy on cam.
I'm down. I'm down to crash too. So like, I mean, my computer. I was thinking about I've been dabbling with Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I don't know.
Please clear the
Familiar
hatch.
with it?
Shuttle
There
will
is
be departing.
there's these certain modifications you can do with that game. Like it's kind of like called like a Redux mod, I believe.
Huh.
Which kind of takes all your shaders, everything else, and redoes the entire the visual aspect of the game.
Really?
And yeah, oh man, it is gorgeous. But I mean, it hammers my 2080 Ti. So I was thinking about like I kind of play with that game and overclock my card to where it would be kind of stable. I mean, it did improve quite a bit. I like to do that on this game because I see that I'm noticing that with this game I'm hitting the voltage limit on my card, but you know I'm not certain like how it's performing. I'm not gonna overclock it, but it'd be a nice baseline. I mean, it's struggling for sure. Like, you could definitely use a little bit more juice because I am using a big screen TV running at 4K, so there's some demand on this hardware.
Yeah. I find if I run at 1920 by 1080, I usually get decent performance on this hardware. Were you on the stream when I talked about the shader cache adjustment?
Oh, you're talking about with the settings on the NVIDIA stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, how does that work?
I'll show you. Once I get out here, I'll show you. Now, don't fuck up this time, Pagan. See that complete screen stall? I mean, 0 frames per second for a minute there. Alright, so what I basically do... I'll show you. Let's go into NVIDIA control panel.
Hold on a second.
No worries.
I'm trying to just park my chip, slow down my ship.
It's no worries. It's going to take me a minute to find where I need to be anyway.
Okay.
Come on. I just had the damn thing up.
Are you on a stream?
I am. I'm on YouTube right now.
Is that where you're showcasing it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. So if you go into your NVIDIA control panel and you go to 3D settings, manage 3D settings, scroll down on that list and you're going to find a section that says shader cache size. It's a relatively new addition. I don't recall ever having that option before. And the default, I believe, is automatic. I changed mine to 10, and it has helped my graphics. Places other than Orison, I'm getting 10 to 20% more frames. Same hardware. Nothing else has changed.
For it right now.
So... that's the only change I've made other than under power management mode, prefer max performance. But I have always done that. So, I mean, the first time I started playing Star Citizen, I went in there and said, power management? I want all the performance.
That's weird. I don't have that.
Okay, so you may need to update your driver. I didn't have this option on, I want to say 3.4.2. It wasn't until I did the final update. See, I had to update NVIDIA drivers at a certain point, update the Windows 10 to 20HC, and then I could install the latest version of NVIDIA. So you may want to check for an NVIDIA driver update. I believe I'm running 3.7, if memory serves. 4.97, so 497.09.
Okay. Okay, mine is the 472. It might be different with different cards.
Yeah, but if you update to 497, you should have that option right there.
Damn.
Yeah, and I mean, it does help. Obviously, it's not a miracle cure for Orison. It's help. I'm getting, in Orison right now, I'm getting 9 and 10 frames a second in this particular area that I'm in, but that's not That's not unusual for me. I mean, this is a pretty intensive area. If I get away from the shuttles, I get better frames. It seems like once I space myself further and further away, it goes up, 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 up. And it's still compiling shaders. I mean, look at that purple. So
Yeah. Alright, I'm nabbing it right now. Yeah, I'm a little bit out of date. I missed a couple of little updates here and there.
yeah, I am not seeing any presence here. Hello, dipshit. What are you doing? Space dude. Run, space dude.
Holy crap, it's like your screen is lagging super bad.
The next shuttle.
Yeah. I don't usually hang out in Orison very much.
Last call for passengers.
Now, I believe if I suicide, I should end up at Crew L1, which normally I'd be like, I'm not going to do that, but I'm tempted at this point. I need to get that quantum drive, though.
Beautiful.
Oh, you know what? Let me check something here. Options. Graphics. Scattered object. Volumetric clouds. Let's take those to medium. Let's take tessellation to low. And scattered to low. Maybe that'll help me a little bit here. Yeah, a little bit. I'm up to 14 now.
Cool. Yeah, I got the drivers.
Cool. Should be a pretty quick install.
Yeah.
And like I said, I wouldn't worry about it too much because I'm gonna stop streaming on YouTube here in a minute anyway. It was a test to make sure the audio was working and play back the stream, make sure the audio is good
For passengers.
before I go live on Twitch. So
Okay. Yeah, whenever you take a break, I can
go ahead. Honestly, I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna buy a quantum drive or two, and then I'm gonna log out.
Stand by for platform.
Where's Cousin Crows?
Are you done playing for tonight?
No. I'm coming back in. I just want to get this. I mean, I'm already here where I can buy the quantum drive. I might as well just take a frame hit for a few minutes and buy what I need and before I log out.
Okay. You know, matter of fact, let me try something with it. Let me overclock my card right now. I got MSI up and running. I'll just hit up a profile, see if my game is gonna crap out.
Yeah, it may bark at you if the specs change too much while you're in it. So
It could.
I tried that for me. I did a mild overclock. I think I went like 10% higher on mine, and I didn't notice enough of a change for me. Yeah, look at this. It still has to compile all the textures and shaders for these ships right here. Compile. But the nice thing is once those are in, once they're compiled, I should be good. Just got to take the performance hit while it does that. TS2, XL1. Icon has XL1 now? Yay! Icon has XL1 now. Now let's go here. And we're going to change the MSR to the XL1. Good. Now back in there we go. Make sure it's reading correctly. And it is. Excellent, sir.
I turned up the power on my car. It's like watch my rig blow up with the shortage of GPUs. So bad. So you can puff the smoke from out of there.
God, are you still compiling? It is still compiling. Look at that. Compiling human skin. Layer blend. Human skin. Come on. I wish there was a way
Flight
that...
assist on.
I wish there was a way you could just go in there and say, compile all the shaders now, and just walk away and let it do its business. You know, that would be awesome.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to wait a couple of years for that to happen.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
It's pretty disappointing. I really thought they were gonna add the new solar system at the end of this year, but
I had hoped that they would. But honestly, when you look at the roadmap, it looks like that's going to come next year.
yeah. And actually, the 3 updates that are upcoming, it still does not have it in it. So
No, but they are making huge progress on the jump points. In order for us to get the new system, honestly, I think they could do it right now, but not in the way that Roberts wants to do it. Robert wants to do it in a way that we are in one system and we leave that system and go to a different system. I get that. But he could technically do it as 2 standalones.